Winology, The 48 Laws of Winning by Raymond Hardy. Chapter 10. If you want to be great, surround yourself with greatness. He who walketh with wise shall be wise. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. Get the right players and coaches on your team. Align yourself with positive, productive people. Success in life is a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work. The acronym for team stands for together, everyone achieves more. If you want to be great, surround yourself with greatness. If you want to be rich, surround yourself with riches or rich people. Usually, you get what you hang around. And that's quoted from the author, Big Ray. The most important thing to remember if you want to win a dog fight is to make sure you bring the right dog. If you wear a three-piece suit and nice shoes to work in the barn all day, you're going to eventually coming home smelling like horses and hay. And that's another quote from Big Ray. People make wrong choices listening to the wrong voices. With good help being hard to find, always stay in recruit mode. Keep quality, effective people on your team. If you're not networking, you ain't working. Sometimes you don't have to be a rocket science. Sometimes you just need a rocket. And that's another quote by Big Ray. Develop a visual depth chart of all the different positions you need to be assembled on your team. Accountant, bookkeeper, financial advisor. Make sure that these three positions are held with three different individuals that are not associated with one another so that you can create a checks and balance system. Also, never take financial advice from someone whose income is based on the information that they give you. Attorney, 2 or 3 people. Marketing team, promoters, webmaster, at least 2 to 3 people. Graphics art person, 3 to 5 people. A medical and doctor, you need at least 2 or 3 or 5 of those in your contacts. Like I said, if you ain't networking, you ain't working. Hype man, 2 or 3, minimum. This is very important to your team. You never know how much you need this person until things get tight, or you get behind in the game. You need one for the fans and in the crowd to rally the people around you on your team, cars and concessions, and another one on the team. Sales force or workers. Depending on how big your company or business is, your entity becomes who you need. And that's the third one for yourself or 2 other people occupied. Leaders need love, inspiration, motivation, and encouragement too. Remember, the game, whatever line of business that you're in, is 90% mental. As a leader, you need to keep your creative juices flowing so that you can keep the business going. Not only do you need to be motivated and inspired to lead, you need a motivated team, sales staff, congregation, or co-workers that need to be motivated by potential prospects and new clientele. Nothing beats a motivated potential prospect that has the willingness and ability to purchase and accept a paying loyal customer. Ideal candidates for this position are a pastor, an evangelist, a coach, a former athlete, a cheerleader, used car salesman, someone who has been successful at multi-level sales, and that's also good at closing with different techniques. Good with that mouthpiece, know how to talk, know how to get through certain situations, know how to use people. Not using people in a bad way, but using people in a good way, because we all can be used for the sake of good. So that's why you got to get the right people on your team. A radio host will work. A popular DJ, someone that has high level energy with a lot of enthusiasm that is contagious. The person in this position should have a unique personality, be a great communicator, and have a specialized set of skills that they can graphically illustrate a vision, theme, or idea in a short amount of time to arouse interest. and have it manifesting within a matter of minutes to create desire. Classic illustrations of this concept are someone that you can sell water to a whale or ice in an igloo to Eskimos. In all essence, you need someone that can preach a good sermon, get the crowd up off their feet, and cheer, energetic, a change of momentum, and put their hands together clapping to give you and your team a standing ovation, action or motion in direction of your goal or game plan. Chiropractor. It's another one. Get your spine aligned on a regular basis. It's hard for you to perform at your highest capacity if your body is tight or in pain or not feeling good or not feeling great for that matter. Most problems with the body are due to subluxations or a misalignment of the spine. If you want the mind to control the body, not the body controlling the mind. The body is controlled by the brain sending messages through the central nervous system. If the spine is misaligned or a pinched nerve, it could cause certain parts of the body to miss or not receive all the signals that the brain is sending out at the time the signals are sent. Barber, hairstylist. You need 2 or 3 of those on the team. Never discount the value of a great barber or a hairstylist. Not only is the quicker way for you to come up with a fresh cut, as far as image and consciousness and self-esteem goes, nowadays, your hair care technician is more than someone that does your hair or keep you looking good in front of your potential customers or clients. They are an integral part of your business, whether you realize it or not. A lot of them have been to the college or universities with other barber and beauty college, and large portion of them are entrepreneurs and CEOs of their own companies. To stay in business, they have developed negotiating tactics, conflict resolution techniques, marketing, recruitment, and communication skills, in addition to being able to deal with complex and variety personalities to achieve satisfaction and optimal results. They have to be an image consultant, a fashion expert, a specialist, a confidant, a spiritual guide, a love doctor, a cheerleader, alternate funding force, financial advisor, actor, entertainer, hair shows, marriage counselor, social event guide, business referral partner, in addition to being an overall solution specialist. Your average barber, the more diverse their clientele base is, the more valuable they can be to your team. All you have to do is tap into the source and ask questions and ask for referrals. Chances are that whatever you're looking for to aid you in your business, they have the connections to do so. It can possibly get you a discount at a discounted rate. Not only that, most successful barbers and hairstylists wants to see you successful because it will make their business more attractive by having you as the client and mutually benefit in that further enhances your ability to subscribe to their services and refer and attract to their new clients as well. A lot of times, back when I was in the hair industry in the off seasons, I actually made more money from the connections I made in the salon than I made from managing and being a barber stylist in the salon. Not only do people from all socioeconomic conditions come through the beauty and barber salons across America, for those of you that's caught up in your work, it keeps you in touch with your current events and trends. One time, I actually got hired out of the salon going back into my coaching days with one of the clients that was an ex-Dallas Cowboy and used to come to the shop and talk X and O's in the barber shop. That's why it's important to always be on top of your game and have your craft polished, because you never know who's observing you. Maid and janitorial service, 2 to 3. They taught us when I was in the restaurant business that the most important people in the building were the janitor and the pot washer. Personal trainer, get you at least 2 of those. Personal bodyguards, security on call, 3 or more. Personal drivers, chauffeurs, limo services on call, 2 to 5 gym memberships, at least 1 or 2. Executive secretaries. And note, this person needs to be someone that's extremely trustworthy, professional, and someone you don't have to have an intimate relationship with. real estate agents, auto brokers, doctors, travel agents, hairline employees, hotels, millionaires, no less than 6, but the more the merrier. Ghost riders, 2 or 3, publicists, 2 or 3, club owners, 3 to 5 restaurant owners, 10 professional athletes, at least 3 in each sport: football, basketball, baseball, boxing, wrestling, hockey, moving company, at least 2 to 3. Handyman, believe it or not, this guy is going to be one of your most important people on your team. Most people want to appreciate this because until something goes wrong, at which time you're going to need a solution specialist, the most versatile person that holds this position is better off going to be paint, clean up, hang drywall, sheetrock, move furniture, plumbing skills, stand in for the security, minor electrical skills, computer repair skills, and more. This person needs to be someone that's possess high integrity, extremely trustworthy, professional, someone you could trust with your keys to your business to take care of after hours and not give the store or business away or sell your trades to the competition. Excellent candidates for this position would be middle-aged males with stable backgrounds, family-oriented, like a pastor or a little league coach that needs to make some extra money on the side. Attractive hosts for special events, 10 plus females or 5 male, barbershop or salon owners, 10 to 20 personal assistants, 2 to 3. Network marketers, 5. Just to name a few, you got a few of them. You got, your social media marketers. You got your Mary Kay, Pre-Legal, Excel, Herb Life, Stream Advocare, Primerica. Just like the hype man, the network marketer comes in real handy. A lot of people not and try to avoid them like the plague because a lot of people have been conditioned to stay in their disposition and don't want to hear the truth about corporate America brainwashing them and being modernized slavery or trading time for money. I embrace them. A lot of them offer a plan for obtaining wealth in addition to quality products, services that enhance the quality of life or save you money over a period of time. On the business side, the ones that have business in a long time have developed proven success systems that if you tap into them, you can share some of that success as well. A lot of times as a business owner, in the gist of expanding or improving your business, you will need to search out for new concepts, ideas, of people that you could plug into your business to help it flourish. Besides, a lot of times they done a lot of the groundwork for you. They save the money up front. All you have to do is observe and take notes and learn. They usually provide a nice venue, place in which you can have events or meetings. They have a target marketed, invited, or provided a large group of pre-screened, motivated, and enthusiastic, busy-minded people who are open to making extra money outside of what they do or need a job. A lot of these people that you would meet at these events will be opinion leaders, people with substantial contacts, or a warm market, if you will. This will refer to as impact players, game changers, or individual with the ability to change the game in your bank account within a single entity. Next, if the meeting is over 2 to 3 hours long, they sometimes provide nice refreshments, a good lunch, samples of their products or services. In addition, they usually fly in a motivational speaker, guest speaker, or hype man that will deliver a sermon or a hype speech so compelling and inspiring that has you feeling so great at the end that you would feel like you just won a lottery or Super Bowl. You just want to lay your hard-earned money down at the podium and sign up now. Those are very good qualities to learn from. Next, they provide advanced training classes and marketing techniques that could easily adapt and utilize within your own business to help it grow and prosper. Now, if you notice, a lot of these informational meetings, also known as introduction and attraction sessions, will be strategically choreographed, orchestrated as to where they have been timed restroom or water breaks where you will meet people you don't know. Some of people in this business you will want to gauge your level of interest in the business, and there are others that you don't want to. who you want to get opinion as to who you think about the presentation. This is opening to your network. Ask questions and inquire of the person's background and disposition. Collect and exchange as many business cards, cell phone numbers, email addresses as possible during these breaks, because at the end of these meetings, a lot of the non-enrolled people will be carted off or pulled over to the side as the person who invited them, and they're upline to try to persuade them and motivate and inspire non-enrollees to sign up ASAP with a divine and conquer move. All you have to do is go and visit of their major meetings and come to network and sign up. The good thing about most of these meetings is that they have pre-screened most of the invitees to include people that are open-minded, have their options open for new concepts and ideas, plus they are like-minded, business-minded individuals. Everything and everyone you need to build a team with usually shows up to these meetings, from owners, customers, clients, worker bees. Everybody plays an important part in the ecosystem. It's all connected. Everything's connected. Everybody you can meet can do at least 2 things for you, and it's up to you to find out what those 2 things are. Fully utilize them to your extent. And that's a quote by Penny St. James. Here's a special note. Don't take the sign to join every multi-level company that comes along, because they aren't for everybody. You don't have to join and benefit them in product or services. Besides, you could develop your own multi-level company just like they did. All it takes is a little effort. Also, if you have the products or services that can provide your life or ecologically friendly and or save you time and energy and resources, it's all right to spend a little money with them on the products or services that you were going to acquire anyway. But when it comes down to it, people like that spend money for those who know and how they like. In the grand scheme of things, you were going to wash your body, hair, clothes, dishes, in addition to use electricity, internet, insurance, cable, or cell phone services with or without them. It wouldn't hurt to patronize their business if they were going to patronize yours. If you're going to run across a multi-level company that you like and see yourself profiting from, remember, everybody has to eat, and it's enough out here for everybody. You have a smorgasbord, or you have a buffet if you want to say it. The word for today is mutually beneficial. What is it to spend a couple $100s on some soap products, or otherwise have some people who would turn around and spend thousands with you? It's all an investment. Party promoters, you want a couple of those on your team as well. They are usually people who have large crowds and databases. As you mature, get older, and more prominent in your business, you will have less time or desire to hit every party that comes along. For less than a few $100s on the average, you can cross-promote, tap into their database onto their point machines. You can tap into their mediums. You can present your marketing message in multitudes with less time and energy and effort than it would take you to do it yourself. Most promoters won't miss assisting you, because not only will they have a new client, but they could take a small seed and multiply it in tens, making this venture. Hence the word of the day, mutually beneficial. Here go another special note for you. Before approaching a promoter about cross-promoting, make sure that your product, service, or marketing message doesn't conflict or interest nor conflict with their standards, morals, values, ethics, or religious beliefs. Sometimes it's better to pay upfront to get a direct promoter or a marketing medium to advertise your goods and service than to portray an image contradictory than what you intended. Uniform manufacturers, energy drink manufacturers, sports drink suppliers, shoe shine representatives, screen printers, comedians, professional singers, parking valet companies, chefs, catering companies, barbecue cookouts, event planners, book authors, skincare manufacturers, pastors, concert promoters, playwrights, DJs, electricians, plumbers, and computer technicians are all the people that you need to have your hands with. When you go through your phone, at least all of these people needs to be in your phone. These type of people. Your network is your net worth. You can find a person or individual that can do 3 or more of those things above as a single entity and still be highly effective. And when you found that, I like to call that an impact player, a franchise player, or a superhero. Those are people that can play multiple positions and still achieve optimal results. If you're going to develop a championship team, it pays to have some players on your team with superstar qualities. You don't want too many superstars, just team players with superstar qualities to achieve balance and equilibrium. You do not want egos, attitudes getting in the way of the progress and success. Remember that everybody on the team plays an important part. Later on in this book, the acknowledgement chapter, aka the treasure chapter, I will introduce to you some of the people on my team that have helped me to become successful. And you would need assistance. Mention them in your that you got them out this book from the author, and in turn, you could turn your challenges into solutions. If you talk to them nice and ask for the big race special, you'll be surprised at what you might get. They might even be able to help you find some solutions to your challenges at a reduced rate. One more special, I got 2 more special notes. The first one is, don't forget to reward and recognize and give love offerings periodically for your team members and associates when they are doing victorious and doing a job well done. Also, if things ever get tight, these people will be there if you reach out for favors. Remember, rich people call in favors. Poor people don't. One more special note. Team up with people that accessorize your limitations and accentuate your weaknesses. Also, make sure that their philosophy harmonizes with your objectives. And that was chapter 10 in Winology. If you want to be great, surround yourself with greatness. The 48 Laws of Winning by Raymond Hardy. If you like this information, comment below. Reading is fundamental. You know why? It funds the mental.